Hi, today's tapping video, emotional freedom technique video, is going to be on life-altering events. Sometimes things happen to us that are very traumatic, that cause us a lot of anxiety and fear, and we just don't know what to do with those feelings or how to process them, because maybe for us they're not familiar. Maybe they're familiar, but we're just not used to them being so intense. And when we're in that state, it's very hard for us to find joy, to find peace within ourselves. And so we need to take that charge out of the way. Remember that EFT is about taking the charge out of the way, changing that file, replacing that thought with the thought of self-love and self-acceptance. And so that's what we're going to tap about today. So join me. If you've watched any of my videos, you know that I say it, I give you time to repeat it, and that lets you go through the entire process. Right now, I'd like you to measure the intensity of what you feel about that life-changing event on a scale of 1 to 10. And wherever you are, just start and take note of that. Pay attention to where you feel it in your body. Is it in your chest? Is it in your gut? Is it just a repetitive thought that runs over and over again? So tune into that too, and I'm going to give you a second to do that and give it a number. Alrighty, so let's begin. Even though I've had this life-altering event and it makes me very scared, I love and approve of myself. Even though I've had this life-altering event and it causes me a lot of anxiety, I love and approve of myself. Even though I've had this life-altering event and it causes me a lot of fear and anxiety, I love and approve of myself. All of the feelings that come with this life-altering event, all of the fear that comes with this life-altering event, all of the anxiety that I feel over this life-altering event, feeling so overwhelmed, maybe even feeling a bit sad about it, or maybe a lot sad about it. So I release these negative feelings toward this life-altering event. I let go of the sadness. I let go of the grief. I let go of the fear. I let go of the anxiety. I let them go from my heart and my mind and my body and my spirit. I let them go from all parts of me, for myself and for those I love. All of these negative feelings about this life-altering event, all of the sadness, all of the grief, all of the anxiety, all of these negative feelings that make me uncomfortable about this life-altering event, I let them go. All of the negative feelings left behind from this life-altering event, I let them go. And I choose again, because my power is in choosing. All right, take a deep breath for me, please. I want you to go back and measure how you're feeling about that life-altering event. If you feel like you need another round of tapping, please go ahead, just restart this and do it again until you get yourself down into a very comfortable feeling space. Remember the importance of paying attention to your state, changing your state if you're in an uncomfortable space, taking a walk, smiling big, smiling at yourself in the mirror, smiling at someone else, doing something for someone else. Those are all ways for us to change our state. Sometimes it's putting on music and dancing around the house, whatever it might be. But that's the only way we will retrain our minds to feel differently about this event. I thank you. If you have some feedback, please leave it in the comments below. And until next time, happy tapping.